They're walking. Attention media, good morning. And the Penn State Nittany Lions are on their way to the dais. Just a quick reminder on phones, please have them to silent. And we have 2 microphones. We'll get them to you as soon as quickly when you raise your hand for questions. And those questions, please ask to a specific student athlete or the coach. And when Katie gets settled here, you lost her? Okay. When she gets here, we'll ask her for opening remarks and then take questions for anyone up on the platform here. It's tomorrow. Start the clock. Start the clock. Which one of you would be most likely to be the coach if you had to be, answer those questions?
Yes.
That's you? Okay.
100%. Maybe Scott back there.
Oh, okay. You can-
Scott is not too Yeah, because I didn't follow. I mean, I guess. We got. No, shoot.
Okay. Coach is on her way up here.
They love zombies.
They did. And once you get settled, if you would just make a few opening remarks about last night and this morning's match. And
yeah, I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. No, I'm proud of this team. I think I've said that every day, but I'm proud of their fight and the way that they stick together, and they find a way to win. So I'm really happy and proud, and I'm happy for our alum. I'm happy for Penn State, and looking forward to Sunday.
Thanks, Coach. Let's have questions from the media. Go here on the right side with second row, then third row.
First things first, congratulations. After being down 2-0 against a team that you guys beat earlier in the season, what was said to this group when you guys went back into the locker room?
I think it was just to settle in, and I thought we were making one too many errors, and we didn't look too confident. But we came out after that and focused on our serve. Our serve pass game got better, and we found ways to score. Defensively, I thought we were picking up more balls, and we were just scrapping for every point we can get.
Yeah, this question for Jess. Congratulations on this match. You guys were able to fight off a couple match points there in the fourth. Can you just talk about being able to do that and then just swinging as freely as you seem to be able to do, even with the pressure of the fifth set?
Yeah, I think my backcourt helps me. I'm able to swing freely because of them. I have them looking at me constantly throughout the match, just telling me to let it rip and telling me where they are on coverage, so I know that when I'm going up to swing, they're right there behind me.
Let's go left side, front row.
This is for the coach and for the players. I think you've been in 4 other 5-set matches, including the Elite 8 match. What does this match, though, say? Is it kind of indicative of how this season has been, and some of the, obviously some of the challenges you guys have had to overcome this year?
Yeah, I think these guys train really hard. I think our strength coach, our athletic trainer do their very best to keep these guys, in shape, and we put them in situations in practice all the time with, scoring, down, winning, all of that, and just being able to be steady in the chaos. So they did a great job of that, and I think it's the effort that they're putting in on and off the court that's separated them to win those 5th sets.
Jillian, can you add to that?
Yeah, well, we practice a lot harder, and that kind of translates into the games. And I think Jordan or someone said before the 5th set, we're made for this, and we love playing 5-setters because we're really good at them. So it was just kind of like a calming, whatever she said, to help us. Nailed it.
Okay, back to questions here on the right side.
Coach, this will be a historical final, the first time a woman head coach will win. It's you or Danny. I wonder if you could talk about the significance of that, and also the fact you and Danny both won titles as players. So this is sort of a full circle moment, it seems like.
Yeah, I think I'm just really excited to represent Penn State. I know it's, I think we've heard that quite a bit, the first time a woman, this and that, but I'm excited for this team. I'm excited to represent the university, to represent, Coach Rose and the former players of Penn State. But, I think Danny's an exceptional coach. They have an excellent team, and I'm excited we both get to compete at this level and that we've brought our teams here.
Coach, you've talked about how everybody's playing for more than just volleyball this season. This question is for all of you, actually. What is going through your mind in this moment as you kind of have come to realize that sentence?
I'll talk because Katie doesn't like talking about herself. No, at the beginning of the season, we picked out one of our core values was going to be bigger than us, and it just really felt fitting for everything that we wanted to accomplish this year. It's bigger than this team. It's about representing the legacy and representing all of the alums and people who have come in this program, and we're obviously wanting to do this for her because she's been so amazing throughout this season. So I think just that gritty 5-set win, like, helped put another brick into that piece that we're trying to build this season.
Far left side in the back.
Guys, you won an early season match here in the state at Kentucky, 3-2, came back from 2 down. What is it? Is there something around here maybe that you kind of start the season that way and kind of start closing it out that way?
Sure. Yeah, I can speak. I think that we have to act like we've been here before, and I think, yeah, being in Kentucky before and winning some gritty matches, that definitely helps. And honestly, it's just a matter of being comfortable with each other in the matches that we played in Kentucky, not necessarily like the location, but we've been in these moments before, and we trusted that, and we came out on top.
Here, left side, front row, and then we'll come to the right side.
Coach, Andy Jackson for them had 19 kills, but 16 of those, I think, were in the first 3 sets. What, if anything, did you guys look to do in those last 2 sets to just, keep her away or, be able to block her successfully?
Man, it felt like she had 100 kills, I'll tell you that. She's a great player. I thought we made a few adjustments, dug a few balls, and slowed some down. And, I thought the attackers worked really hard in transition to find a way to score after we'd get a touch on it. And I thought Izzy was setting the right players. But no, Andy Jackson's an exceptional player. And, I'm just glad we snuck out of that one.
Right side, back row.
Caroline, this is for you. I think you had 2 of your biggest matches against Nebraska this season. Can you talk about what it is about playing against them as a transfer? Walk me through why that's the case.
I think personally, I'm young, and this is my first real season playing, so there's a lot of mental preparation that has to go into these things, and whether it be real or all in my head, I have to do a little bit of mental work beforehand, so maybe it's that extra bit of meditation, that extra minute of just breathing and just being where my feet are. I guess that pays off. Yeah.
Let's go right side in the middle.
Yeah, for both Jess and Caroline, you guys had to give up a 10-1 run in that 4th set and still came back and won it. That's not real common. And then the 2 match points. Can you just speak to your mentality at the end of that 4th set, in the middle of that 4th set, when things were going against you, and how you stayed up?
Yeah, I think it's just the trust that we have between each other. I was struggling a bit in serve receive, and I looked at my teammates and I told them I got them, and they looked right back at me and said, no, we got you. So I think it's that trust between each other and just knowing that we're never out of it. I mean, we're not playing these matches to not lose. We're playing to win. We're not talking about losing ever, so we're never counting ourselves out, no matter how big of a deficit we're fighting.
I think in those moments, it's a reminder to myself and a reminder to my teammates that we dog it out at Penn State, whether it be when our gym during preseason is 90 degrees or we're walking through the snow and getting back at 3 a.m., we dog it out. And I looked at every single one of my teammates, just gave them a little shove and said, we're doing this. We are dogging it out. Whether they got sick of me or not, I thought it worked. So.
Question here on the right side, second row.
Yeah, I was wondering maybe if any of the players' things, was there anything, obviously the grit tonight, but was there anything you guys learned about yourself strategically that you felt like you did well tonight you can take into the championship match?
I think we can beat seriously any team when we put our mind to it. And I think it's just, we have one game in the Yum Center under our, what's the word? Under our belt. And I just think that if we go into every game with the same mindset that we did the last 3 sets, that we can really put the cherry on the top at the end of the season. I'm tired.
Anything else for the Nittany Lions? Very good. Thank you very much for your time tonight. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for staying up.
See you later today.
Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? No. You'll get it. You'll get it, Dan. You got one.
Okay, we welcome in the Cornhuskers now, and we'll begin, Coach, if you don't mind, some remarks about this 5-set thriller, and we'll go from there.
That was a great match. Got to give Penn State a lot of credit. I thought we put them away in Game 4, and they found a way to win that game and carried a lot of momentum into Game 5. And tremendous performance by Jess. She hit some shots. I mean, we had no answer for her. And again, hats off. Penn State beat us twice this year, so they deserve it.
Thank you. All right, questions? Back row, right side, and then we'll come to the front on the left.
John, what are the plays that you needed to make that would have kept Penn State from being able to hang around in the match?
Well, we had that lead in Game 4, and we hit a couple balls at libero, and they transitioned. They got a couple aces, and we just couldn't. We just didn't make a couple plays. It was just a couple plays away from finishing that thing off. But it was a great match by both teams, and it's a bummer somebody had to lose it.
On the left in the front row?
Yes, Coach, in that fourth set, I think it was the first match point that you guys had. It looked like the ruling was initially going to be for your team. What was that ruling, and what did the officials explain why it ended up going to Penn State?
What play?
I think some of your teammates started to jump out, and I think even a couple of the cameramen were coming out to onto the court to see you guys celebrate. So I thought it was the first match point. It may have been the second one, though.
A touch.
Yeah.
High hands.
On the go.
Yeah, they hit a ball off her. We touched it. And Jess did that a lot. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen by an outside hitter. Just, finding ways to make kills, hitting off our block, hitting it really sharp cross court. So, she willed that team and made some great plays, and that was one of them there. Yeah, we thought we'd had it, but she did a great job of hitting off our fingertips.
Stay on the left side.
Coach, I know it's a tough time to talk about it. Can you reflect on the senior class, though, and how much they've meant to you over the years here?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were asking one of these guys. I told him in the locker room that the senior class has done some amazing things. They've been in 3 Final Fours. They've played for 2 national championships, and they pretty much have inspired a generation of young players, volleyball players, a generation of fans that have really come to love volleyball and follow this team. We broke attendance records at every place we played this year. We broke the world attendance record. We have the sellout streak attendance record. And this team actually played at the highest level of any team I've ever coached statistically in how we measure things. And so it's been an honor to coach them, and they've done an amazing job, and they're also just great people to be around. They're fun, and so just really proud and happy for what they've accomplished. But we'll get over this in time.
Right side on the aisle.
To add on to that, this one's for Lexi and Merritt. You were the ones that led this team this season, a part of that senior class. What are you guys going to miss the most about this year's group?
Lexi, please start.
That's an easy one. All the people, all my teammates, and all the coaches. Do you want to go? Sorry.
Yeah, I can try. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You want it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, just everyone, every single person a part of this program. Sorry. It's just truly amazing people, and they really changed my life. And they just believed in me, every single person, every single day from the moment that I stepped on campus. And you can't find that anywhere. You truly can't. So I'm just so grateful for everyone, and I'll say it for my entire life, that this program was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I think just kind of what Lexi said, like the people are what make the place. And obviously these girls are so special, and it's not because they're great volleyball players and they're good at what they do, but it's because of who they are as human beings, and the respect that they hold themselves with, and just how they carry themselves. It's really hard to find 14 girls who have a whole lot of respect for themselves and are great human beings. And so I think that's irreplaceable, and just everything that we've accomplished together, and the memories, even the dumb little silly things in the locker room, like those are the things that we're going to remember the most. And like Lexi said, like our staff, it's from top to bottom, from coach to support staff to nutritionists to trainers, everyone in between is just supporting you and cheering for you in any way that they can. They listen to you. They do literally anything that you need, and they're going to do their best to do it for you. And that's something that's really, really hard to find.
Next question on the left side on the aisle.
For Andy, when you hear them talk and talk about the things that they're going to miss, what goes through your head is things you're going to miss about them?
So much, just going off of what they've already said, but the seniors are truly the most empowered, selfless women that I have ever met, and they are the epitome of Nebraska volleyball, and they hold themselves so well, and they represent our program so well. And it has just been such an honor to play by their side and be their teammate, and I am so proud to get to call myself
Merritt and Lexi's teammate, truly, I just could flaunt it all day long. And it's going to be heartbreaking losing them, but they have such bright futures ahead, and I'm really, really excited to see what's in store for them. And just the impact that they have had, not only on our program, but women's volleyball as a whole is such an achievement in itself, and they should be so proud. And I do not want them to hang their heads at all, because what they have accomplished, like no one else can say. And it's such an amazing thing that they have done with our program and with women's volleyball as a whole, and that goes for all of our seniors. And so it's just truly an honor to get to play with them.
Anything else? Okay, front row, left side.
Andy, Penn State's coach said a few minutes ago that she felt like you had 100 kills in this match. Obviously, you were great in the first couple of sets, but what adjustments did you see Penn State make, especially in those last couple of sets, to really, deny you the kills and deny the points for you guys?
I think credit where credit is due. They're a great defensive team, and they showed that tonight. They adjusted really well on their block, and they picked up a lot of our swings, and I think that that was a huge factor for them. And yeah.
Right side here in the second, and then the third row, and that's probably going to be it.
This is for Coach Cook. Coach, forgive me for asking this after a loss, but nobody knows Danny better than you do. And when you talk about Nebraska's impact on the sport, obviously she's a Nebraska kid. You coached her and coached with her. I just wanted your thoughts about her making it back to a championship match and what she's meant to this program.
Well, I think it's, first of all, I think she's done one of the greatest turnarounds of any college volleyball program, coming here to Louisville and getting to the Final Four, playing for a national championship. Now she's going to get to do it again. This place, broke the attendance record for the Final Four, and it'll be packed on Sunday. I think the historic thing is there's finally a female who's going to win a national championship. And, that's one of the silver linings in all this. And I hope De Beer's okay and everybody's full speed to go, and it should be a great match. But I hope people appreciate what she's done here. I mean, Penn State has been great for, they've won more national championships than anybody, I think. And but she came here and it wasn't a power program, and she's done an amazing job.
Last question.
You just partially answered my question about a woman holding that trophy for the first time on Sunday. I know you would have rather seen it happen a different year, but you've done it 4 times. What can you speak to the significance of that, and also seeing Katie and what she's battled this year?
Yeah, these are 2 great stories for you guys to write about, Danny and what she's done and getting this team here, and Katie, all her challenges, what she's going through, and she put together a great team, and she's found a way to manage all that. And women are tough, and those 2 are really, really. I mean, look at them as players. They both were great players. They both won national championships. So this isn't like a fluke. I mean, these guys are winners, and they're tough, and they're great competitors, and their teams play like it. And I think Penn State is, playing very inspired for her, and it should be a great match on Sunday.
Great. Appreciate your time. Thank you very much.